Alright, I think we're live. Hello. Look at all these people in the chat.
Hello.
So many people in the chat. Hi, it's me, Cardlin. Thanks for being here. 7 years of CardlinAudio. Can you believe it? Oh my lord. And with me I have...
Luna!
And...
Yeah.
Ray! Yay! Thanks for being here. Hello. Hi. Hi. Come on in. So many names. So many faces. New people. People I recognize. So much love in the chat right now. We've got a lot of stuff coming up today. For now, we're gonna chill. We're gonna take it easy. We're gonna let people kind of like, you know, hear about this, find out about it, slowly creep in. We're gonna just take it easy. Just do you know, just do a little chatting. Just do a little chatting with that beautiful art on the screen. As we say hello, hi, come on in. How are you doing? How about we start this off with what we got planned for the weekend? Either of y'all got anything planned this weekend?
Not too much. We've had a busy couple of weeks, so probably chilling.
Luna, you got anything going?
No, well, not really. I just kind of plan to read all weekend.
A
Okay.
worthy endeavor.
I mean, that's like every weekend's plan. Read
Anything,
as much as possible.
Anything fun you're gonna read this weekend? Might I recommend Frost Barbarians? Viking? What is it? Frost Viking?
I've already read those.
Oh, my bad. What about, there's one with a dragon. I heard about that as well. I was told something about a dragon and a person having...
That describes a lot of
having relations.
books.
Dragon's Bride. There you go. Eliza was the one who told me about it.
I've also already read that.
Okay, good, bad?
It was okay.
Nah, didn't really live up to the hype.
I mean, like,
I imagine dragon sex doesn't.
it's good book for the category it's in. Like,
Okay.
I've read better.
You've read better regarding dragons or regarding just... Maybe, I don't know. I'm remembering now we're on YouTube and not Twitch, and maybe we should talk about something else. Maybe talk about something else.
Yeah.
Maybe we should. Let's all be reminded that I was not the one who brought up either of those topics. I only said books.
I mean, I was just talking about the dragon thing, and you said they were a very bad dragon story.
Oh no. No.
What? Oh, okay, all right. Hello, hi. Thank you for coming to the 7th anniversary. I'm CardlinAudio. I do the voices and I do the talking and the Cardlin, and I'm the person talking on all the videos and whatnot. Usually, most of the time. Luna here is my business partner, the other half of CardlinAudio. They're the one who basically gets everything done. I do the recording and I do a little thing here and there, but Luna's really the mechanism behind the machine that gets everything done. How would you describe what you do, Luna?
First, I would like to say hello, Yuri. It's so good to see your name pop up.
Yuri! Oh, dang! What's up, buddy?
As for what I do for work, I guess I just make sure everything gets done. I organize everything, I guess. I don't really know, like, how to qualify it or what I'm allowed to say.
Everything else.
Sneaky job.
I'm posting on TikTok if no one... if anybody wants to know, that's part of what I do.
She also posts on TikTok.
I heard a sliver of a banana right there.
Oh yeah, if there's any opportunity to use the banana song, I use it. So, like, people are, yeah, people probably hear it more than they want to, but I enjoy every second of it. Oh, I love you too, Yuri. I've missed you so much. I feel like I don't talk to many people anymore.
We should fix that? Or is that fine?
No, it's a thing that should be fixed.
Okay, let's fix that. I don't know, like maybe sometimes nowadays it's better to just be like, you know, we'll talk when we talk. That's fine. I don't know. Sometimes going out there and being out there is scary. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is something we didn't plan for. I don't have any alerts or anything set up. But Key with the £5 because I don't know if you know, but our friend Key is from the UK and they speak with a very fancy British accent.
Your accent's gotten better in 7 years.
That's good. Thank you very much. I hope Key would not be offended if I were to read her message in such an accent as this. Hi, sweetest friends. Happy anniversary. So much squish and loves and hugs. Thank you for the friendship and good times over the years. Here's to many more. Is that about right, Key? Aw, Key says they would be offended if I didn't. That's fair. That's very sweet of them. Luna keeps me from being cancelled. And in a situation like this, where Luna can't directly control what I say live, there's nothing but stress and panic.
Well, it's been a great 7 years, guys.
Yeah.
Here's to us all finding other great jobs.
Let's less said about my other jobs, the better.
What am I doing this weekend? Let's see. I'm jumping into the lands of Hyboria with my friends this evening. We're all ascending to the volcanic north, where we will leap into the well of Skelos. We are to defeat I believe his name is the Renegade. But anyways, super evil guy in the well of Skelos. We're supposed to bring our star metal weapons, destroy him. He will teach us the tricks of obsidian that we may one day be free of the barriers that keep us trapped in the lands of Hyboria. Playing a lot of video games. Playing a lot of video games with my friends. Yuri Voice says we should definitely make plans. I think about it all the time, but my follow-through is lacking. I feel it in the air, though, soon. Oh, that'd be so nice. That would be nice for us to do something all together again. Bean sends in £1. Thank you so much, Bean, for the £1. And Kess with the $5 of love. Thank you so much, Kess.
Yes.
We have a lot of cool things coming up today. Speaking of, now would be a good time to open up this. What do you think we're gonna announce today? Any big guesses? We have a couple of big announcements. Any predictions of what we might see tonight? Channel changes, says Drea.
I don't even know them all.
Dreamland Roses says a new channel, another one. Dang. I feel like we have a couple.
Handle that.
I think I was going through my YouTube subscriptions and I was like, I have a lot of Cardlin in here.
Yeah.
Hey, we post on Cardlin Fantasy every Tuesday and Thursday.
Yes, we do. Sometimes multiple times because we have like a multiple choice endings and stuff.
That was this Thursday.
That hasn't happened yet?
No, it was this Thursday.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's...
Past.
Oh, okay. Time is a mystery to me. Key says Cockney audio series? Well, if I were to do a Cockney audio series, you'd be the first one to know, isn't it? That was pretty good, right?
Nick Van Dyke would be proud.
Dre says new tier on Patreon. Huh. That's a good guess.
Oh, blue hair said the secret word.
Face reveal? That's Drea. Blue hair, don't care. I mean, we have done a face reveal before. I think we have a link for it in the chat.
Have we done a face reveal before?
I think we have. As a matter of fact, here, I'll go ahead and... Yeah, there you go. There it is. If you want to see CardlinAudio official face reveal, it's right there in chat.
It is the official one.
It's, you know, it's a well-kept secret, but it's out there. If you want to see my face, there it is. Glass Rose. Oh, Glass Rose with the sweetness. Glass Rose says, I found you during the pandemic. Thank you and the team for shining a light during the dark times.
Aww.
That's why we do the stuff we do.
Yeah.
Any Loki says, don't click, it's not real. Dang. If they're... Whoa, my God. Oh my
I guess
God.
I'm not a real person.
Sorry. No,
It's
don't
real.
click it. It's not real. If there... I can't think of a quicker way to get banned, any Loki. You won't be, but consider this a warning. But the oh dang was because just now, back to back. Oh my God, y'all, we just got a gift of $420.
What?
Excuse me?
Yo.
Says from Kim and the Cardigans. Here's to a great 7 years. Love Kim, Eliza, Ariana M, Missy Bree, Karina Chance, Bree Basie, Duck Mom, Kada, Mrs. B, Emmy, Mariah, and Kess. Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
I love y'all so much.
You guys are awesome.
That is... wow. Alright, you know, I wasn't prepared for this, but I feel like we have to do it now. Give me just a second. I think I can find it here. Yes. Alright. Like I said, I wasn't prepared for this. I'm having to add this live. Here we go. This is deserving of a do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I still love this thing so much.
He thought I was gonna be mad that he posted this on the channel, but I actually loved it. Like, I thought it was one of the best things ever, and I don't know if he knows that.
It's so adorable. That is so cute.
No, I didn't think anyone would genuinely be mad when I posted it while I was gone. It was just, you know, a fun little... I thought people might find it funny to be like, I'm doing this without anybody's permission. Everybody's away on vacation. I'm going to post this silly video. But yeah.
Oh, can't stop me.
And speaking of, Twilight also gave us a gift of $100, saying congratulations on 7 years of CardlinAudio.
What?
Thank you so much, Twilight. And for that, I think we take another do-do-do-do-do-do, if I'm being honest. Here we go! I can't get enough of watching this.
Never too much.
See, I have to say, Iconic Dreamy says the way your voice hasn't changed in 7 years, and like the answer to that is because he's an adult. And, like, once you become an adult, your voice does not change unless something really, really bad happens.
It kind of does. Like, I know I don't sound exactly the same as I did when I was like 20.
You know, I think, I'm not sure, maybe y'all can verify. I think my voice has gotten deeper over the years. I think,
No,
like...
I think that's your mic quality.
Oh.
That's true.
Hmm.
That's the other thing is we're not comparing apples to apples, given mics and programs and things have changed over the years.
Things have definitely changed over the years. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it is probably just the microphone. But I guess, I don't know, when you hear me... I was listening back to some of the like older original audios, and maybe I was just full of more hope and less despair back then. But they just sounded like lighter, breathier. I don't know. Maybe that's in my head. But as you can see, I have used this very subtle and sneaky transition as a way to reveal that we are now in questions and answers. So if you have any questions for us, now is the time to do it. We will answer them from the chat directly. Here's hoping this doesn't backfire on us. But yeah, if you have any questions for us, ask away. Pep says, nah, your mic just got better. Yeah, Pep's with you, Luna.
Thank you.
Ariana says, you sound older, though, to me. Oh, I sound older. Excuse me. Kim says, you're a little raspier now. All that Twitch sings. Could be. Adam Ferguson says, mine has gotten a bit hoarser as I use my voice in multiple classrooms. Ooh, yelling at kids, that'll do it.
Best question, Papersmith. Are y'all a thruple?
No.
No.
Gonna be a no.
That's a triple decline. That is lack of any confirmation. We are not a throuple.
I guess my question back is like, why would you think that?
Have we given off any throuple-y vibes?
I was gonna say, are there vibes? What do we do?
Shanette asks, should we take turns asking reading questions? I'll do Shanette. Shanette said, if you could sing one song on American Idol, what would it be? Oh. I'd swing. I'd forget the title, but I'd sing "What's Going On" by Four Non Blondes. That'd be my banger. That's how I'd win. That'd take me straight to the top.
And I say, yeah. I'm so sorry. That song is so
exactly
singable.
that one. What about y'all? What would you sing?
Probably my go-to karaoke, which is like Poor Unfortunate Souls from Little Mermaid.
It's a good one.
I would sing Mamma Mia by ABBA.
Ooh, there I go again. The next question is by Willow. Does anyone want to read that one? Should I just read them? Because I have it all up on my screen.
Go ahead.
All right. Willow says, do you have recommendations for microphones to start ASMR? I think a reasonable microphone... I mean, I've seen people do it with just like straight up the microphone on their iPhone. But a reasonable one to get like a good quality sound that can also do room sound and can do... It's just multifunctional, can do a bunch of different things, is the Blue Yeti. It's solid, it's reliable. You can usually get it for about $100 on sale. I think that's a good place to start. That's where I started. Key asks, I keep asking, but I can't even. How are you all so wonderful for real?
No idea.
I will say a lot of that is because you don't have to deal with us on a day-to-day basis.
There you go.
Yeah. My answer is drugs. We all take copious amounts of drugs. Hardcore adult drugs.
Hey, it's illegal in my country.
I don't think any of us do drugs.
No. I don't think we do. I don't.
Sweetie Coco
Yes,
says,
Mariah,
how does it
I
feel
will
to have had this channel for 7 years so far? Wow. You know, it's always a shock. It's always so surprising. But then also it's not at the same time. Yeah, I feel like it almost feels like this has been my main job forever. Like, it almost feels like I've been doing this more than I've been working in the video game industry, but that's not quite true yet. I've worked in the video game industry a little longer. What about y'all? How does it feel for y'all to know that you've had this channel for 7 years so far?
Definitely weird, because I remember the 3-year anniversary, I think, was the first one I was around for. So it's definitely crazy to go from that to 7-year and everything's changed so much.
I guess it's just kind of like time goes by so quickly that I don't think sometimes we process how quickly it's going, because I've been working with C since 2017.
Dang.
And it does not feel like that. It feels like in a good way. It's not like, holy shit, it's been so long. It's like, oh my god, time is passing so quickly.
2018 for me, and I'll always know how long it's been because it matches the age of my child.
Hey.
It's what
Couldn't have
happens when
waited
you
one
hire
day.
It's what happens when you hire a pregnant girl. And then she goes into labor the day before the channel anniversary.
Got a lot of questions. I'm gonna try and start doing these a little more rapid fire. What made you want to make ASMR audios? Asked Milena Prather. Milena, I've been asked this many times over the years. The straight up factual answer is that it's something that I saw people do in a community on Reddit. I tried it out, people kind of liked it, and then I decided to take it on the road on YouTube. What keeps me doing it, though, as opposed to keeping it as like a side hobby on the, like while I work a desk job, is just the fact that, it seems to be really helping people. It seems to really be alleviating some of the day-to-day pain that we all go through, and I think that's really cool to be able to be a part of that. None of my other jobs have ever let me do that for people, so I'm glad to be able to do that. Drea asks, Luna and Ree, what's your favorite part about working with C? Oh boy.
I would say that each day is different, and I think that's an important part of like working and keeping yourself interested in what you do. And another part is that I feel like I'm helping people by helping C, like bringing comfort to people in ways that they need. And it makes me feel good to see comments and stuff of people saying, wow, this really helped me. And I'm always happy to help people.
Yeah, I think I'm in a similar boat of this is the first job I've ever had where I've had actually feeling fulfilled that I get to have a creative outlet and help make things and help see those things and how people react and how they feel and get to help them feel better and comforted with these things is just an amazing feeling.
It is real nice. I do like it. I do like it a lot. Well, thank you for that. And I'm grateful to be working with you all.
Aw.
Nicole M asks, what animal would you guys be? I'm gonna have to think about mine for a while. What about you two?
A unicorn.
Loth.
What was that?
Loth.
Sloth. Okay.
I want to relax and not have to move most days.
Yeah, Nicole, I don't know. I'm gonna have to take some time and think about it. It's a real tough one for me. I'll think about it. I'll get it back to you on it.
Pay no attention to the stream art.
Before we jump into it, the next one, V has sent a gift of $70. Thank you so much, V. V says, congrats on 7 years, Cardlin. Thank you for all that you do and for being awesome. Here's a little something for you to treat yourself. Thank you, V. I'd love to do another do, but we'll be here all night, I think. We have so many questions right now. I gotta rock through these. Maybe a do in a little bit. Ariana says, my only question is, are you gonna get to that hot tub for your birthday like you said you would? We'll see. We've got about a month left. I'm still hoping I can. I definitely have one lined up, but we'll see if the timing is right and if everything works out for it. Fingers crossed. Noel asks, has anyone recognized your voice in real life? No. As far as I can tell, no one's come up to me and said anything. I don't think they would. Occasionally I get messages from people like, I found you, I know who you are in real life, I know you've been doing other voice work elsewhere, this is you, I know it is. And then they link somebody that doesn't sound anything like me in real life, so I'm like, oh, good. My voice is very, very masked, and no one will be able to find it in real life if they think that this is what I sound like.
Terrifying.
A little
To
bit.
word it that, just to word it that way.
I was
That's taken
summarizing. It's usually a lot kinder, but the more I deny it, the more they're like, I know it's you.
Yeah. Okay.
Kato says, if you could learn any language in the world instantly, which one would you choose? Mandarin, so I could speak to my girlfriend's family. What about y'all?
Go, Luna.
I think I would want to be like fluent in French. I know a little French and I can read in French, but I can't speak it fluently, so that's what I would choose.
I feel like I should say French because I took French for 9 years and I'm still not fluent. And it's our second official language, and I feel like I'm a bad Canadian. Could go to Montreal and actually have people talk to me.
Let's see. Little Vamp asks, if you could choose any dessert to celebrate this amazing anniversary, what would you pick? Oh, I think... I don't know if I've never seen it, but if they had like... Because I've had mango bingsu and I've had strawberry bingsu, but if they had like some kind of banana bingsu, I feel like that'd be the best way to celebrate. I can probably make it, but anyway, that's my answer. I do banana bingsu, which may not even exist. Y'all, dessert?
Chocolate brownie or like salted caramel brownie would be awesome.
I have such a bad sweet tooth, so I just want to say everything.
Adam Ferguson asks, what is your guilty pleasure movie, like Clue or Blazing Saddles? A movie that I go back to and watch way more often than I should. Step Brothers. It's so dumb.
Ooh.
It's like no brain. It's no brain, the movie, but I love it so much. Y'all have anything like that?
Yeah, I watched Pride and Prejudice 2005 way too much.
Yep, that one does not surprise me.
It's a very
Emma-
Luna answer.
Luna, I think we've watched Emma with you on at least 3 separate occasions.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to admit this live, but I guess I will anyway. When we watched Emma together as a team, I had already seen it 3 times.
That's
And
very Luna.
I wanted to see it so badly again that I pushed y'all into watching it again.
But could we also watch Emma?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a guilty pleasure one. I'm trying to think of a movie I've watched a bunch of times. Was it? There's the... Oh, I'm a similar vein to Luna. It's the Kenneth Branagh version of Much Ado About Nothing, the play.
Oh.
And it's cheesy, and it's, like, over the top, and it has Keanu Reeves and Denzel Washington playing brothers, and no one cares that doesn't make sense. I think I rewatched that so many times in my early 20s.
I'll have to check that out. I don't think I've seen that.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's got, like, Emma Thompson, Keanu Reeves,
Denzel Washington?
bunch... Yeah, it's got a bunch of him. Well, he's playing... Kenneth Branagh's in it, also playing one of the main roles. It's like a just throw as many big-name actors as you can in as possible.
Spork asks, how much did becoming an ASM artist change your perspective on the internet in terms of the platforms and the people? Wow. Change your perspective. So... I guess one way I can think of that it changed my perspective is that before I used to be just like, creators should get 100% of everything that they're worth, and it's so horrible that these platforms are taking a percentage, and I don't think it's right that Twitch or YouTube takes a percentage of what creators make, and I don't think that's true. I think that platforms like YouTube and Twitch provide a lot of tools and opportunity that these people might not have otherwise. So I guess one direct way that it's changed my perspective on the internet and in terms of the platform and the people is that I have a lot of respect now for the platforms. And I don't always agree with what they do, but I don't think there should be as much outcry as there is constantly whenever there's a change made. I feel like it's fair that YouTube and these other platforms take a share, because without those platforms, I mean, I guess it's both ways, right? Without those platforms, the people wouldn't have a place to display their stuff, but also without the people and the content, these platforms wouldn't be popular. But I think for the most part, I think that I have a newfound respect for these platforms and the opportunities they allow me. Like, I would not have been able to experience the joy and success and victories that I have in my life if it wasn't for places like YouTube and Twitch and Patreon. So I really appreciate them. MH asks, will you ever do a face reveal? But we already did! N98QD asks, what audio took the longest to make as of now? I'm not good with questions. What audio took the longest to make?
Like, longest recording? Because I guess technically the winner for that would be MSMS, because it's still ongoing.
True. But I guess that's also
Yeah.
not a single audio.
True.
Well, I mean, the longest audio we have is a spicy audio, and
Yeah.
so I would just pick that one.
Yeah,
and
it's
say,
like
that's the
37
longest
minutes, right?
audio.
Yeah.
50.
Yeah.
50? We have a 50-minute audio?
Yep.
Will you give me 1 second? I can find it.
Sure.
I think I know which one it might be.
Bean asked, while we wait the answer, Bean asked, do you have your own space to record, or do you just do it at your desk? I just do it at my desk. Eventually, I'd like a booth, but for now, I just do it at my desk. Seems to turn out okay. I haven't heard any complaints. Trying to see if there's any other quick questions. What's your favorite season or weather? I like winter, but also I don't like snow. I like California winter, where it's just cold and rainy.
I like fall. Mostly because I similarly don't like snow, but that's because it gets still like minus 40 here.
Should we guess, Lunas?
I like fall.
Okay, nice.
What would you guess mine to be, though?
Winter?
I'd have guessed
Oh.
fall. You are some apple spice cider girl.
Yeah, I am. I think I like bring that. I feel like Rhea and I talk about that all the time, about like activities that we like doing. And I think all of my activities are, I want to be outside when it's not hot.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Let's see. That question was from Mitch Simmies. This next question is, I apologize. I can't read your name. It's written in a different language, but they say, "Hello, Cardlin. I have a question. How did you find the idea to be an ASMR artist?" My name's Chiku. Chiku, thank you for that question. I found a community on Reddit that was doing ASMR stuff, and I decided to give it a shot. See if I could if I'd be any good at it. Did we find the super long?
The longest one I found is 46 minutes.
Dang. What's that one?
Let me go back to it.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I
I'm
thought
just
we
like
had-
scanning through all of the times. There are a lot of long ones though. Like there's one that's 39 minutes. That's rearranging
wait.
the bedroom.
think. No, that's the wrong one. I could have sworn I remember being mentioned we had one that was like 50.
I thought we did too, but
Fine, 49 is pretty much there.
Yeah.
Where did you go, audio?
Hmm.
For those who aren't in the know, there's like over 300 audios in this index, so like
It can take a while.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
working out the kinks was 36 minutes long.
All right. Well, if you find it, we'll bring it up. In the meantime, I'll keep jumping into these questions.
Oh, it's Second Chances
Second chances.
by Deborah Lane.
Deborah Lane. Oh. Check that one out. 49 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's the one
actually.
I think that's the one I was thinking of.
That might have been the one that made us implement the new rule on like script lengths.
It may have.
It played its part, I'm sure. Ashlyn L says, "What's your favorite or least favorite part about recording audios?" My favorite part is when I really am feeling the part of that version of Cardlin. Like when it's a story that I really like, or the role that I can really dig my teeth into, really requires me to kind of like kick in another gear in terms of like playing a character or playing a different role, or it's a story that I can really dig my teeth into. Least favorite is interruptions. Having to be in the mood, having to be in the mood and then get, something distracting, making me stop, and then I have to get back in the mood. Especially when I'm recording Spice, it's infuriating. And sometimes, like, there have been times when I've been partway through a recording and I just have to stop because it pulls me out of the mood, having to stop and start so much by distractions. Let's see. Ariana says, "Who is one of the first followers you remember, and are they still around?" Liliana Vess was, I think, the very first person to reach out to me. They did it via Tumblr back when we were on Tumblr. And I haven't heard from them in a long time. I'm not sure if they're still part of the community. I don't think they are. I think we talked about how they've kind of moved on from it, but it's still nice to keep in touch and stuff. But yeah, that's one of the very first people I remember. Shout outs to Liliana Vess if you're out there. Drea asks, "What is each of your guys' favorite channel memory?" Y'all want to go first?
Yeah, you should go first.
I should go first. Okay, favorite channel memory. April Fool's Day 2000 and blah 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 was my last day at work, and that was the day that I was able to quit my day job to do this full time. And that's got to be one of like my, probably not the biggest achievement or biggest, crowning moment, but that was probably like the most defining one. So that'll be I'll use that as my answer. And just the fact that I quit on April Fool's Day of all days to do this full time, I thought that was pretty nice.
I got one. Was after I'd sent you a couple of like my scripts and stuff way back in like 2017, and you had emailed me asking me to do a 4-parter for Patreon, and was like, "So what is your what's your commission rate?" And I had to do a what? What's I could be paid for I could do this? This is job? Tis job. And I was at work and I almost fell out of my chair freaking out that this cool YouTuber guy is asking me to do stuff, do this thing for him, and he must like my writing, and oh my god. And that was the start of 5 years later. Still here.
I think my favorite memory There's so many of them, but I
Yeah.
feel like it's like downtimes when we're just chilling and hanging out and having fun and laughing. There's just this really special moment when you're like not working and everything, and you all realize that you get along with the people you work with and you like the people you work with.
Yeah.
And that's just really special. Like I remember like friend live streams with Yuri and Thu and Thea and Rox and Ree and all of us, and just it's just really special when you can laugh with people and have fun.
You know you're close when you can play passwords and then still be friends after.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, Daniel. I'm sorry for yelling at you.
So much yelling.
A moment that you brought to mind that got to be like one of the funniest things ever to me, probably just me, was when we were playing that game where we were all little cats. Was it like something?
Oh my.
And I jumped off the platform.
I hate you who did say that.
I think I was so mad that I just went silent.
Yeah, you
Like,
did.
I literally
Yes, you
had
did.
nothing to say.
Luna went quiet. I went loud, because good fucking god.
Oh, that was so yummy in my
knew
belly.
you were
So
going to
nice.
do it.
Such a
knew you were
nice,
gonna
happy
do it.
memory.
You were gonna do it.
So I was like, what happened? Oh no, what happened, you guys? Oh my god, that was so good.
We all knew that you did it on purpose.
How did you do it on purpose?
I go back and watch that every now and then and just, refills my batteries. Jada Melendez asks, I've seen your Ori and the Will of the Wisp gameplay, but I don't know if you finished it. If you have, what was your reaction to the ending? Ori and the Will of the Wisps, is that the second one or the first one? The first one, I remember my reaction to the ending was crying a lot. The second one, I think my reaction to the ending was, what a nice video game. I liked that a lot. And also this final battle is hard. Amelia asks, are you going to do a face reveal? But we already have. Mitch Simi says, if you ever do voice acting for like a video game or animated series or movie, will you change to do that full time if given the chance? Or will you keep doing YouTube? I'd like to keep this channel going forever at some capacity. Even if it ends up just becoming like a side hobby to another career that ends up taking over. But I feel like I love what I do here so much that I don't ever want to stop. Alright, we've been answering questions for a while now. Plus also, like, I'm way super behind on chat. So, I lost my spot.
Rapid fire.
Okay, here we are. Let's see. Rapid fire. Kato says, do you have favorite audio of yours? Like one you're more proud of generally? Just like most of the ones you've done. Favorite one I've done so far is Saved by the Steak. It's a spicy one. Do y'all have favorites?
I think it's actually also Saved for the Steak.
Nice.
Mine is Death Dates. I
Death
really love that
Dates.
series so much. Like, it was just, Nye did such a fantastic job on the sound quality, and I know this is supposed to be fast, but like, oh my gosh, the songs. And shout out to Rox for writing it.
Yes. Yeah. Elodia did a great job with the script. I agree. That's right. Yeah, Elodia, the amazing script. I loved it. What was the name of the goat? Romello. Such a good name. Really great job with that script. Really captured exactly the vibe that I was hoping they would. Let's see. How's your back doing, C? Asked Deborah Lane. Much better, thank you. I never even think about it anymore. And hopefully I will never have to again. And that'll never happen again, because that sucked. Nat asked, what was it like starting up your channel? Did it start out slow or gain a lot of popularity all at once? So when I started, I already had a tiny bit of a following on Reddit. So I came over with about maybe 100, maybe a couple hundred followers. And then, yeah, I guess it kind of just slowly grew from there, you know? I remember the big deal it was when we hit 1,000 followers, subscribers. And then what a big deal it was when we hit 2,000. And we were like doing these constant milestone things, and things just kept on growing. So it took a long time, but here we are. Amelia asks again, are you going to do a face reveal? But we already did one. It's Fantasia says, due to the growth over the years, does it still get overwhelming, or does it get easier from the amount of content that you had to share in other platforms? Luckily, with Luna's help, sharing across other platforms is, I mean, Luna handles it. So, like, in terms of like the social media posts and whatnot, it's easy peasies.
Yeah, because you don't gotta do it.
Yeah, it's easy peasies from easies.
Things are so much easier when you have a Luna. Everyone should have one.
Yeah, you can hire me. Just tweet at me or something. That's a joke. I hope y'all know.
Shimo asks, hi C, what's the hardest video you ever made emotionally? I forget the name. And we've actually done several audios like this. But there's one where C is talking to their newborn child, and the listener who's supposed to be C's partner, passed in childbirth. And I remember the writer was brave enough to write that C actually had some spite and anger in his heart at the child, which I think is very real and brutally honest, if not necessarily kind and nice. And kind of the two of them, C and the baby, kind of making their way through it. And I thought that was really, I was genuinely crying by the end of it. It was a really well written script. Miss Dixie Blues says, what's your favorite comfort food? Ooh, each of us. I'll go ahead and say Filipino spaghetti.
Mac and cheese.
Poutine.
Steam?
Poutine.
Poutine. Sorry, the first like millisecond of each of your answers gets cut off. So all I heard was teen. I was like, I thought you said steam. Amelia says, are you going to do a face reveal? Shanette Quao says... Shanette Quao, who's been here for a long... excuse me. A long time. Thank you, Shanette. Asks, what's the most rewarding audio project you've done over the last few years? Most rewarding audio project you've done. I think Chill Beats was really good. I really liked Chill Beats. And I don't know, whatever. I'm just gonna go and say it. I think the first season of Tingles and Dragons was a masterpiece, and I think that together as a team, you know, even though there was a lot of like blood, sweat, and tears going on in the background, and it was a lot more of a production than it might have seemed, I really am proud and happy with what we accomplished there. Yeah. Jump Panda says, what do y'all hope or look forward to in the next 7 years? I hope things just keep getting bigger and better, and that we just keep doing what we do, but at bigger capacity to more people. Y'all?
Same.
Read more scripts, write more stuff.
Saringat says, what's your favorite kind of audios to make? Which universe is the funniest to voice? Which universe? Favorite kind of audios to make are... The most rewarding ones are comfort audios. My favorite ones to record are ones where I get to be like a scary bad guy. So like I get to do that a lot in like collabs with other channels nowadays. Amelia asks, are you going to do a face reveal? Drea asks, what's bingsu? Bingsu is a, I believe, Korean dessert. But basically, you take flavored milk, like mango flavored milk or strawberry flavored milk, and you freeze it, and then you do shaved ice of that, and it's like really thin, feathery shaved ice, and then you put like stuff like mangoes on it or strawberries on it, you know, things that kind of go with the flavor of whatever you froze, and it's so delicious. Oh, lost somebody. We'll come back. Favorite time of the year? I believe our answers were fall and winter. Roberto Matos asks, Cardlin, do you know of any of the other languages or idioms? I speak Filipino, Tagalog. Amelia asks, are you going to do a face reveal? Jada Melendez asks, Cardlin, did you touch my drum set? I didn't touch your fucking drum set. Oh my god, Roxbox is here. Is Rox still here in chat? Sorry, I haven't. I've been like, I know I've been way up in the chat for forever. I've been like chapped up there. Rox, welcome. Good to see you. Friend of the channel, long time friendo. Roberto Mato says, you know any other languages? Filipino. It's Fantasia says, what D&D class and race you'd love to play in the near future? Oh. I haven't been able to play a good... I want to play like a robot-y Warforged. Like being able to do like a robot voice and do like an honest kind of robot who was inspired by, you know, maybe a paladin or something and now wants to go be a good person but doesn't fully understand what being good is or what human is. One of those kind of tropes. I'd love to do something like that. Aw, Yuri said, you're right, my man. I'd match Season 1 of Teen D up to a lot of other live plays. Lives in my memory to this day. Also a ton of work. Yeah. I think that's all the questions. I think we're all caught up. I don't know. I missed a big chunk there when I scrolled. But I don't think I missed any questions. Yeah, I think we are all good. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for wading through all of that. All right, here you go. Last question from a long-time friend of the channel, Haraya. Homie, what was the last thing you did for the first time? What did you think of it? Oh, that's a good question for all of us. What was the last thing you did for the first time?
I actually have an answer to this.
You don't have an answer, you said?
No, I do.
Oh, what is it?
The first time I've ever been to Yosemite in Sequoia National Park.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I fucking loved it. It was amazing.
Those pictures were breathtaking. Those trees are gigantic.
Yeah. I almost thought about posting a picture on Twitter and that just said, I like big trees. What about y'all?
I think mine would probably be taking my son to school for the first time a couple weeks ago. Was doing like first day of school thing from like the parents' side for the first time ever. It was so weird.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard did you cry?
I did not cry until we were back in the car.
And then it was a
9.
Oh, really? Oh.
It was bad. I got better. I was better mostly by the time we got home, but it was definitely a like, no, but my baby. But why?
For me, I'm gonna go emotional on this one. I had, for the first time ever, a real heart-to-heart talk with my son recently, just during the break. And we had some real breakthroughs, and we really connected in some new ways. And, you know, we made up for a lot of, or we, you know, were able to really reconnect and kind of just have this real coming to terms, real heart-to-heart bonding moment in a way that we haven't, you know, ever, I think. You know, it was kind of the first time we've spoken as adults to each other, and also, but still father and son. And ever since then, our relationship has just been like flying so high through the space and rocking in the deserts of the moon. You know, I don't know. It's just things have been really cool since then. So I really like that. A big thank you to Smoneko. Smoneko sends in 109 SEK. I'm not sure where SEK is from, but I'm appreciative, and I thank you very, very much for sending that in. Smoneko says, congratulations to 7 years, and you have helped me so much over the years, from when I found you in my depression to now. You guys are awesome and the best. Never stop doing what you do, and thank you. Oh, thank you. Tattoo update. My son has not gotten been tattooed yet, but he still plans to. Yeah. Okay, I think that about wraps it up with questions. Shall we move on to the next one, y'all?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for all your questions, y'all. If you have any questions on anything coming up or anything else, just feel free to throw it in chat. Fingers crossed that we can get to it. Let's see. First of the big reveals. Lisa Jordan, thank you for those $2. Appreciate you, Lisa Jordan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. First of the big reveals. Doot dooty doot. Look how cute he is.
Cute, 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 cute.
This is the Lazy Day enamel pin. Look at him. We have the pin in hand finally. Luna showed it to me. It's so pretty and nice and gorgeous. Where can you get it? You can get it by being my Patreon patron, of course. You just gotta choose the Loyal Cardigan tier, and you can get this. And the last day to order, you have until the end of September, so you only got 7 days left, y'all. 7 days left to get this. Look at that. That's me. That's Cardlin in a kigurumi, full-sized bear pajama suit. It's the nicest, sweetest thing. It looks even better in pin form. The artist is named Rowan Kingsbury.
She's amazing, and she's so sweet, and she's so nice.
Yes, all of these very, very true things.
eBay.
You can get them. They're real. Do you have anything else you want to say about them, Luna? You got anything? I mean, you've held them. Do you have anything you want to add?
It may be one of the cutest pins I've held in my hand.
That is super cute. That is adorable.
Just look at his hand. He's like, oh, hi.
That's exactly what it feels like, and I just like you can hold him by his little feet. I don't know why, but I love that. I'm like, oh, I can just pinch his little feetsies. That's what I did when I held him. I was like, this is doing.
He's gonna dangle you by your feet.
Yeah. Please get him. He's so adorable, and I love him so much, and I'm sure that he will make you just as happy as he makes me.
He's so nice for really reals, and y'all gonna love him. Alright, give me a second. This next one requires a little bit of preparation. Oh, cool. Okay, never mind. Dang,
What?
Luna's so good. Luna's so great, y'all. Every time I think of something, I go to do it, and then like Luna's like, I've already done it, plus a million other things that you didn't even think to do. You are hopeless without me. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Thanks, Luna.
What did I do?
I was gonna go add a certain link to the description, and I'm like, oh dang, you've added so much to the description. There's like so many links and all this information and stuff. You're so good, Luna. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That is like a quick little glimpse into what it's been like these past 5 years. And
I guess.
I believe the symbiosis has only gotten better since then. And symbiosis is very generous on my part. All right, on to the next pin. Next slide. You ready?
Yeah.
Speaking of pins, there's been a bunch of updates in the Etsy store, and there's a bunch of new pins available, and you can go get them. Look at them, so nice.
Yeah. I love the Boo Bear.
Got the present bear. We got the Boo Bear. Got the Mer Bear. Look at that Mer Bear. You got the water translucent thing, and you see your fingers on the other hand, on the other side of the translucent part. And you're like, how do you do that? It's magic. And
It's resin.
It's magic resin. And then we got the Mario Bear with the cardigans as the Cardinals, as a shout out to the Twitch streams and our gaming, because gaming is so important to me. And Mario's the original OG homie from way back in the day. And then you got a tiny little Star Bear cup. It's a tiny little. It's an itty bitty little Star Bear cup. So nice.
Yeah, it's not to scale. That Star Bear cup is so tiny. It's like it shows up in the product pictures, but it's so cute.
It really
I
is.
just can't handle it.
It is adorable sized.
One thing I forgot to put on here is that we have the sticker sheets up too. They were like a special free item for people who pledged to the tier for the whole year. So people can get them now if they want.
Sticker sheets. They're not even on here. That's how exclusive and secret they are. Oh my god.
We just forgot to put
No, we did. We specifically did it so it'll be a secret.
It was intentional.
Okay, it was intentional.
Anything else you want to say about these Etsy store updates? I believe some prices have been dropped. Is that right?
Yeah, any pin that's older than a year, their prices have been dropped. We don't really have many left, so if you want one of the older pins, I would suggest getting one as soon as possible. Especially because, like, the holiday stuff is coming up, which means shipping will be crazy.
Yeah. Okay, on to the next one. This is a big one, y'all. This one's a doozy. Hold your breath. Because we are now officially reopening commissions. I'm taking commissions again. And that's a thing you can do, is you can get commissions and I do the commissions. That's like, if you would like an audio, anything from like me being, hey, Michelle, I heard it's your birthday. I'm CardlinAudio. I heard you're a fan of my thing. Your friend Spider told me that you're a fan of my thing, and they wanted to greet you happy birthday. So happy birthday. We can do that, but then we can also do like full-on audios. You need a script? It'll be written by a professional script writer, one of the finest, only the finest. You need sound effects? It'll be done by a professional sound engineer. Only the finest. If you need audios, they're no longer the ridiculous price they were on Patreon. And you might ask me, well, but then, Cardlin, hold on. So if you're doing commissions here, then what happened to the $1,000 tier on Patreon? Because the $1,000 tier was for a commission. And these commissions are way cheaper than $1,000, so I don't get it. What's happening to the thing? Well, you'll be happy to know, and I'm not sure if I told Luna this, so we might have to change it immediately. But the $1,000 tier on Patreon is now sandwiches again. Oh, damn, sandwiches!
You did not tell me that.
I'm sorry,
And
it was part of the
also,
plan. I just remembered it now. I'm sorry.
Do you remember how hard it was to do the sandwiches?
I know. That's why it's worth $1,000. So if you do if you get a $1,000 thing, I don't know. There's a couple people here in chat who've done it. They will tell you, they love their sandwiches with their names written on it. I had to eat a sandwich made out of like cinnamon. It was like a sweet cinnamon roll bread, but there was like meat in it. But it was good, and I wrote their name. And I wrote their name on the. Well, okay, so for those who don't know what this is, it's a tier where I'll get a sandwich of your design. I will write your name on the sandwich. I will take pictures of the sandwich, and I will eat the sandwich. And it sounds like that's crazy. Who would do that? A lot of people would do that. And each time it was an adventure, and it was a big undertaking, but I have a light box again, and I'm ready for sandwiches again, and that's what's going to happen to that tier. And I'm sorry, Luna, for only telling you now. I don't know why I didn't tell you earlier. I swear to God, I didn't intend to drop this on you live on the stream. Hooray!
Absolutely, thank you. Intended to drop it.
I did not mean... This was always part of the plan. I just forgot to tell you that part. I'm sorry. Yay!
I remember the stories of the sandwiches.
A lot of the sandwiches were really good, and some of them were adventurous. Some of them were very adventurous.
Does anyone have any questions about the commissions that we can answer?
Yes. I hope that in the commission form, it answers all your questions about pricing and scripts and all the stuff. But if you have any questions that aren't answered there, or if you don't want to click on it because you're a butt, you can ask us now. Where is the form? Luna just posted it in chat, and it's also in the description now. It has been updated. You can hit refresh and you can find it there. Shanette Quao says, what was the funniest combination of sandwich you've had? Mine is milk bread and Rice Krispies. A cereal. The funniest sandwich I've had. I honestly don't remember it, but it was something along the lines of like... Yeah, it was like cinnamon roll bread, but it was a savory sandwich. And it ended up working out. Ended up not being... It sounded crazy, but it tasted pretty good.
I remember you had one that I think you ended up writing the name in ketchup, and it looked like blood.
Yeah.
It looked like a murder scene.
One of our finest moments.
Yeah,
Excuse
person
me.
asking about who writes stuff. If you want stuff written by me, that'll be an option.
1 minute, $125, says Noel. Yep. Is the answer to that. But don't worry, not every minute is $125, just the first minute. So if you want to do like a quick little message to you, or a quick little reminder, or a little brief inspirational, something like that, that's how you do it. But alright, on to the next big reveal. I need to slide our little people back up to the top. What if it's half a minute, like 30 seconds? Then you should probably make it a full minute, otherwise you're not going to get your full $125 worth. Solitaire Heart says, what got you into VA work? I started trying it out based off of a place that I found on Reddit and decided to give it a go on my own. Basically, I saw other people doing it and I decided to give it a try. Okay. On to the next big reveal. This one's a doozy. This one's also pretty big. We've been talking about this one for a while. We're reopening the Discord. There's gonna be a Discord again. I don't think Ree heard about this until we just started doing until today, right, Ree?
Nope, did not know that.
What are your thoughts as someone who is just learning about this right now?
That's a change.
Luna, what are your thoughts on reopening the Discord?
You already know my thoughts.
I think it's going to be great. It's going to be a place where people can hang out, and a community where friendships can be forged and connections can be bonded, and it'll be a nice, sweet place. I'm not going to be there a lot because I feel like that was part of what made the first one that contributed to the eventual crumbling of the first one. But this would be a great place for y'all, for the community, to bond and make friends and get to know each other. It'll be open on October 7th. We'll be going through it live during the Patreon live stream. In order to access it, you'll need to be at the Shiny Cardigan tier, the $10 tier on Patreon. We'll be doing age verification to make sure that everybody's on the up and up. How will the age verification work, says Dreamland Roses? You gotta send in a picture of your ID with your personal information blurred out. Yeah. Simple as that. Orion says, good luck, lol. Bean Breeder says, my ID photo is awful, lol. I'm sure it's not, but all you gotta do is blur it out. Just, you know, go into Photoshop or MS Paint or whatever, cover it up with some color of your choice, send it into our mods. It'll be great. Oh my goodness.
For your safety, just as much as it is for ours.
Yeah, very much so. Professor EA Burlingame asks, what happened with the first Discord? Well, Professor, it was good for a while, and then things got out of hand, and eventually it crumbled. I think due to many reasons. No single one that I can pinpoint, but I think we've done a lot this time around to circumvent those problems, and we're doing this the smart way, because I think that it was not necessarily the best place originally, but I think we've identified a lot of the pain points and we're doing it the smart way. And the reason we're doing it, the main reason, is because on the anniversary of the channel this year, on the day we actually turned 7 years old, I was going through a gift sent in by some cardigans, and it was a collection of letters written by the community, people in the community, and a through point, something that I noticed was being mentioned many times across many different letters, was that people are grateful for the friends they've made. And I know that a lot of these friendships were made through the Discord, because they had a place where they could communicate and talk and form these bonds. And I know now we no longer have a place like that. The closest thing would be the Twitch chat, and that's got its own vibe, it's got its own feel. So I wanted to make sure that you all had a place and a way to bond and become friends and to make those connections, because I think that's one of the best things to come of 7 years of Cardlin Audio. And I'll go more into that later. But I think it's important that you all have a community. And I know that at this size, and it can be troublesome, and we've encountered a lot of those troubles in the past, and I'm hoping that this time around things will be better. Yeah. Excuse me, frog in my throat. Before we jump into the next big reveal, we have another gift from Duck Mom. Duck Mom says, you and your whole team, you are wonderful human beings. I'm happy to have tagged along for almost a year. The connections I've made in the community have been helping me through some hard situations in life too. Thank you for all your hard work. Duck Mom has gifted us $100, y'all. Thank you so much, Duck Mom.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I think between that and V's gift earlier, I think it's time for another. I mean, what do you think? I think it's time I think we're about due a do. Do.
Oh, the dancing. It's so cute. giving me flashbacks to hangouts after they in Animal Crossing.
We used to do team meetings in Animal Crossing. Remember that?
Yup. Have art of that? Are you kidding?
Papersmith says, "Is it kind of weird that Luna didn't know about the commissions and Ree didn't know about the Discord? I feel like it's stuff they should have all known going into this." So to be fair, Luna did know about the commissions. I just forgot to mention what would happen to the Patreon tier, which to be fair is pretty much a joke tier that not a lot of people do. And when they do the joke tier, it's not for the rewards, it's more to support, I think. But basically, commissions used to be a tremendous price. Now they are a less tremendous price. And we needed to replace what commissions would be. And I'd thought about replacing them with sandwiches back when I originally came up with the idea. I just forgot to bring that up to Luna. As for Ree not knowing about the Discord, well, you know, I mean, when it comes to like planning of the channel and whatnot, it's mostly Luna and I talking about stuff. And Ree usually learns when things happen. You know, Ree's participation with the channel is usually just, you know, we talk about script stuff and the tagging and the editing of scripts. So yeah, it's a lot of good stuff. Hopefully that answers your question, Papersmith. Anything else we need to say about the Discord or commissions before we move on to the next? I just saw that. Whoops. Okay. Well, on to the next thing. This is another big one. Here we go. A return to Fridays with Cardlin. I don't know if you all remember what this was, but we used to do a Fridays with Cardlin stream. And basically it would just be doing a lot of Q&A and hanging out with the chat every Friday, and we're gonna get back to that. To kind of go into like the reasons of why and what this is I know that we do a lot of stuff other than just make audios, right? We've got the Etsy, we've got the CrowdMade, we've got Twitch, we got Patreon, we've got Chill Beats, we've got so much going on, you know, but we don't really have a way to convey that to everybody unless it's through these bumps, these ad bumps we've been doing at the beginning of audios. And I wanted to find a different way to get that information across to y'all that didn't involve interrupting the flow of the actual audio itself. You know, I didn't want to stop and interrupt. Like if you were to watch videos back to back, I didn't want each audio to have a buffer of this ad in between, this like reminder in between each thing. So I thought up that it would be kind of cool if we did like a weekly, really short live stream every Friday starting on October 7th. You know, maybe 30 minutes, maybe less, wherein we just talked about what's going on with the channel, what kind of audios we did that week, what to look forward to, what's going on with our different merch options, what's going on over on Twitch. Just do a quick update that kind of keeps us in contact with y'all and a place where we can not only talk about what we're doing, but also, you know, you can reach out to us, or probably me and Luna during and, you know, ask us any questions you might have, so we might keep on top of stuff. Prompts, yeah, go over like script prompts, like what kind of scripts are needed. Just anything that we'd normally do through an announcement, we can now do through Fridays with Cardlin. It'll be a very brief thing starting at noon on Fridays, it's noon PST, wherein we just kind of go over stuff and talk about stuff and get updated and stuff. I say stuff a lot. But yeah, this is a big one. I thought that this would be a lot of fun. I thought that this would be really cool to do. Any thoughts, Luna, Ree?
I'm excited about it. I think it will be a way to keep connected with y'all in a way that we haven't been able to in a while. and hopefully I'll see your faces a lot.
Yeah.
Fridays with Cardlin. The old videos and audios and stuff. Like, I listened to those every Friday when we were still doing those, when I was still just a listener.
Yeah. Schedule's gonna remain the same. We're still gonna do uploads on Monday, Friday, and Saturday. Monday and Friday on Cardlin Audio, Tuesday and Thursday on Cardlin Fantasy, Saturdays on Patreon, or sometimes Sundays, or sometimes another day when I can't get to things on time. But yeah, the schedule is planning to stay the same. We're just also now doing Fridays with Cardlin on Fridays. And yeah, I'm really excited that Luna decided to join in and be a part of it. I think it's going to be really cool. We can do like a kind of like a weekly show type kind of thing. This should be exciting. What else we got? Fridays with Cardlin. So yeah, that is that. Those are our big announcements. The next thing we wanted to do is a little bit of fun that the lovely Ree here put together for us to have. I gotta go ahead and open up this document, get ready for it. But this last thing we're gonna do to kind of help close things up is something that we try to do every now and then. It's always fun. People always seem to like it. And it's kind of become a mainstay in the channel, even though it's weird and whatever. What we're doing is a Mad Lib. And this one's going to be extra special because Luna and Ree are going to be participating in that. It's kind of like a script that we're putting together. So here's how it's going to work. I'm going to call out for specific types of words, and y'all are going to throw the words in chat, and then we're going to add the words into the script, and when we're all done, we'll read the script for y'all. Okay, without further ado, we need a... Could one of y'all plug it into the actual script as we go along?
You want me to, Luna, or I?
You two. It's your script.
Okay.
Alright, first things first, we need a number. I mean, we gotta pick 69, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we kind of have to do 69. 420 is another option. But I feel like
69.
69. All right, 69 it is. We need an adjective. Rotund. Fluffy, beautiful, gay, sweet, sticky, bouncy.
Sticky. Sticky.
Sticky sounds like fun. Let's do sticky. Twilight. Is Twilight an adjective? I never thought of Twilight as an adjective. Huh. Now we need a time. Amount of time. Like 2 months, 2 days, 1,000,000 years, forever and ever. 4 minutes. 5,000 days. I like 5,000 days. Let's do 5,000 days. Next, we need another adjective, pretty please. Hulky, spiky, sweaty, hellish, bussin', pitiable, humongous. Ree, you want to pick one this time? Hard, moist, knobbly.
Let's do sparkly.
Sparkly. Thank you, Solitaire Hearts, for sparkly. Now I need a number, pretty please. A number other than 69. maybe all the numbers are 69. I don't know. Oh, 8008. Boom. Winner. We need a adjective, pretty please. Another adjective. Luna, you want to pick one this time?
Sure.
Dope. Girthy. Insane. Slimy. Silly. Shiny. Funky. Stinky. Another girthy. Lengthy. Dash ussy. Crazy.
I like girthy. They're
Girthy.
like that's a fun word to say. Girthy.
Girthy. I'd also like girthy.
Oh, are we okay?
I need a verb ending in ed. We need 2 verbs back to back, so I'll go ahead and just pick 2. Let's do. Oh, let's do yoinked. And
Good word.
splutter for the verb. Splutter. I need a plural noun. Pretty please. A noun in the plural. Nuns, dishes, sweaters. Ree, you want to pick one this time?
Let's see.
Plural nouns.
Geese. I gotta go geese.
Geese. All right, geese it is. Adjective, pretty please. We're over halfway done here. We're closing it up. Luna, you want to pick another adjective for us? Burbly, hot, jiggly, winsome, steamy, jaded, wheezy, adjectively, nightly, slimy, shiny, bubbly, awesome, shaky, steamy, tort.
I like wheezy.
Wheezy. Yeah, wheezy's fun.
Wheezy.
Thank you, Key, for wheezy.
I'm just picking fun words to say.
Alright, just a couple of more. Occupation. Ree, you want to pick an occupation?
What we got?
Proctologist, YouTuber, fishmonger, pimp, spicy accountant, stripper, bus driver, embalmer, alien superstar, plumber, detective, librarian, McDonald's employee, trash collector, accountant, exterminator, meteorologist, president, accountant.
I like meteorologist.
Meteorologist. An animal, pretty please, chat? You got an animal for me? I mean, we gotta do at least one bear, right? Let's put a bear in there. I feel like it wouldn't be right if we didn't do bear at least once.
No unicorn.
Okay, well, if there's a second... No, you know what? How about this one? This one's a noun. Let's do unicorn, because a unicorn's a noun. Alright, last 2. I'll go ahead and throw these out at the same time. We need an adjective and a number. An adjective and a number. Throw out either of the 2. Oh, I love that phrase, script cabinet. I don't know why that rolls off the tongue so well. Fiercely 14. I guess the adjective would actually be fierce.
Yeah.
14. All right, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for your Mad Lib?
Think we're good to go.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the music for this so we can get some pure audio here. All right, whenever you're ready, Luna.
Okay. All right, guys, it's almost the 69th anniversary. What should we do? The sticky cardigans are gonna expect something super crazy.
Can you believe it's been this long? It feels like just 5,000 days ago I started this channel.
Well, a lot has happened. Think of all the sparkly audios. I must have read 8008 by now.
There's been so many girthy live streams and games yoinked.
I still remember my first audio on the channel. Shouldn't I be less in splutter with you?
My first script was all about magical geese. I was so wheezy when I sent it in.
First big thing I did when I joined was the 1st October. Remember when you had to be a meteorologist bear and a unicorn?
I don't think we could do this without all of the fierce cardigans. Here's to another 14 years. And that's it. 14, that's it. We're wrapping it up. 21 max.
Well, I mean, isn't it like the 69th anniversary plus 14?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, true. So I guess it would have been a total of 83. Look at me losing the context of the script already. Thank you so much for participating in our Mad Lib.
Yeah.
Woo!
And
Mad Lib.
with that having been said, it is now time for us, alas, to say bye, and for me to move our little icons once more. Big thanks to Drea for making this pretty beautiful circle here in the middle and the art inside of it. It's very cute, very adorable. We've no more announcements, but if you have any last minute questions or things you want to talk about, now is the time to bring it up. I also kind of wanted to take this time to talk about what 7 years of CardlinAudio means to me and my takeaways from doing this for 7 years, and just kind of talk about what I've been thinking about. You know, on the actual anniversary of the channel, which was a couple of days ago, I found myself really introspective and looking at the channel and how we started out, you know, with the super plain thumbnails to the beautiful, hyper advanced, very gorgeously designed thumbnails we have now. How I started out with just me doing everything while also working a job, to having you know, this amazing partnership with Luna and fielding all the scripts and helping out with the writing. And it's just been such an amazing ride. It had me thinking about all the people we've been able to help over the years. We recently had a video sent in to us by someone who is part of the community and has now gone on to be a amazing filmmaker at Chapman University. They made a short film about what it was like to be someone who listened to these audios and their experience with how, not only how much a boyfriend experience ASMR type personality can be in your life when you don't have anybody, but also, and this is something that I might have noticed that maybe not me, I don't know, it's something I noticed specifically from my point of view on the other side of the microphone, is the limitations of that and how much I can help, but how my help can only go so far, and the responsibility of not only taking on that role of somebody who's trying to help people, but also the responsibility of knowing that I can only help people so much and I can only do so much. And though I may want to do more, I shouldn't, because I can only reach so far for everybody, and if I give too much of myself, then there's none of me left. Ultimately, what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to get at, is that I think it's important for everybody working in this space to think about that. And I'm not telling them to say what their role should be or how they should think about that role, or, you know, I'm not trying to tell you what it means to be an audio ASM artist person. I'm just saying think about it and realize that the people listening to your audios are real people and real problems. Their lives and their struggles are very real, and what we do for them is an honor, but also a responsibility. And we should all think about what role we want to play for people. And I touched on this a little bit earlier when I said that a common through line throughout the years is friendships made. You know, I went into this hoping that I could help people. I went into this hoping that I could help fight the loneliness, but I never in a million years thought that I'd be able to help people make friends. And not just friends, but lasting soul bond friendships. You know, like really deep, actual, real life friends that meet up in real life and do things and have adventures together. And I think as much as I love helping people, and as much as I love knowing that I can be some respite against the darkness through our work together, I think some of our biggest lasting successes are the friendships that have been made over the years. So I hope that through these changes, through these updates and improvements we've making to the channel, that somehow we can continue to be that place, and that people might come here originally because they're feeling lonely, because, you know, what is the human condition if not loneliness? You know, I started this whole thing because I myself grew up in a very lonely, very cold online world, and I wish that I had a Cardlin that was there to say these things and to speak these words that I thought that I might never hear from another human. And growing from that to becoming a place where people can find each other, share their burdens, share the load of everything they're carrying with them, and make real friendships and real lasting connections through that. I think it's one of the best things we can do here at CardlinAudio. And it's been a real honor being able to do that for you all for the past 7 years. And I hope that through this Discord, through, you know, like these new 1-minute commission things, and I don't know, I just hope through everything we do, you know, the community hopefully will form around the Fridays with Cardlins uploads. I hope that we can just continue to form this community, and that we can continue to grow tighter as a place where people who are alone can no longer be alone, or at least they can be alone together, you know? I often, even though I have plenty of friends, I find, like, oftentimes because of maybe things like toxic masculinity or maybe just my own shyness, I can't often talk to my friends about things that I might want to. And I've found a lot of solace and a lot of relief and release through friendships I've made through this community, and I can only hope that you all, as listeners, as fans, as subscribers and supporters and patrons and cardinals and redbirds and, you know, just all the many different subsets of people we have in our community, that you can all share that feeling with me, and maybe not be so alone. And that's my super long, rambly ramble that I'm not sure how to point. But yes, ultimately, thank you for 7 years. I do look forward to 14 more at least. And as many more as you all will have me, and let me continue to do this for you. Luna, thank you so much for all the time you've been with us. Same to you, Ree. You know, it's been great working with you all and becoming friends with you and being able to continue to do what we do together. So thank you very much for being part of this team.
Literally best job I've had in my life.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure doing this. It's just listening to you just made me a little sad.
Oh, oh no.
Not like in a bad way, just in the watching time pass way. I'm so happy that I met y'all. I'm so happy that I consider you part of my life. I'm so happy that I've met some of the best people in the entire world through this community. Yeah. So thank you, C, for having me. Thank you, Ree, for being you and for communicating with me and being awesome. And thank you to the community for continuing to support C and supporting me without knowing it, you know? Like, y'all do more than you know when you comment words of love and joy and kindness, and it's not like, I hope you know that C really does see those things, and so do I, and it's amazing. And I don't know if y'all know how amazing it is that just one message of kindness can do to someone.
Well put.
I will be forever grateful for finding C on a random website like almost 6 years ago, and that leading to meeting some absolutely amazing people and getting to be a part of all these projects and audios and getting to see everyone's reaction to all of them and see them making friends and everything is nothing short than amazing. And I am truly blessed to have been able to be a part of this and get to contribute and work with C and Luna and so many other amazing people. And I will do this forever if you let me.
That's beautiful. You know, it's something I've said multiple times over the years. It's my biggest success story when it comes to Cardlin Audio. I'll go ahead and reiterate it here just because I can't say thank you enough for it. When my son was born, I got to be a stay-at-home dad with him for a while, and things didn't work out with his mom and I, and he ended up going with his mom to move back to the East Coast. His mom and I split up, and it was a really bad split up, and it was a really rough time, and things were really traumatizing, being apart from my son. And the whole time of him growing up, I wanted nothing more than him to come be with me, but I wasn't making a lot of money, and through my job, I was able to eventually have him come for intermittent not Saturdays, but holidays, summer vacations, and Christmas. And there'd be times that he couldn't make it because I couldn't afford it. And when he did come, it's like we'd either, while he was still little, we'd share a bed, and when he grew up to be too big to share a bed with, I got him an inflatable bed that we just inflated in this, what spare space I had in my room. So it'd be like 2 beds like shoved really close to each other. Sometimes he'd wake up in the night and the inflatable bed would have popped, and we have to make like 2 a.m. visits to Target to go get another inflatable bed, and the $50 that it cost was the $50 that I had planned to take him to, the $50 I scraped together to plan to take him out to a fun theme park or something. So basically, for the longest time, I was really struggling with my jobs to try and be the father that I wanted to be. And the best I could do was occasional fun holiday visit theme park guy. And it wasn't until I got the success that I did through CardlinAudio that I was able to build a steady home. And my son at the time was old enough to kind of make decisions for himself, and over the years we were able to finally get him to move out here, and now he has his own bed, his own room, his own computer. No longer is he like lying on the ground on a deflated Target bed. We were living in a home together, and things aren't perfect, and we're still we still struggle here and there, but it was through the support and the aid of the Cardlin community that I was able to achieve that lifelong dream of having my son live out here with me. And now he's been living out here with me for several years. And I've said it multiple times, and I mean it every time. Thank you so much for giving me that. Okay, thanks for coming to the 7th anniversary. This has been a 7th anniversary live stream. So much fun. Thank you, Ree. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Thank you again to Kim, to Eliza, to Ariana M, to Missy Bree, to Karina Chance, to Bree Basie, to Duck Mom, to Kata, to Mrs. B, to Emmy, to Mariah, to Kess, to Twilight, to V. Thank you so much for all the gifts. Thank you for all the super chats, all the kindness, all the sweetness, all the generosity. I appreciate you all so much. I had a lot of fun today. I hope you all did too. To summarize, let's go through this again. What do we got? We got the Mad Lib, we did that. We did the Fridays with Cardlin that's starting on October 7th. Got the Discord opening on the October 7th Patreon live stream. We've got commissions that you can now take or open or request. We've got updates on the Etsy store, updated prices and new pins. We've got the Lazy Day enamel pin coming out. You can get that before the 30th. You only have a couple days left to get it, and it's so nice. And we did questions and answers, and we were just chatting for a while, and everything's so great, and y'all are the best, and I thank you. And I don't know how to get back to the other slide. Some combination of buttons. If I press them, maybe this will happen. Nope. There it is. All right. Y'all have anything else you want to say before we close up?
Thank you, Drea, for the happy 7th anniversary art. I really love it.
It's so pretty.
And let me just check, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Commission form is available in the description, and we'll also be putting it somewhere online. You can find it. We'll probably be adding it to descriptions, maybe? I don't know. What do you think? Where are we going to put that?
What was the question?
Where is the commission order form going to be able to live? We'll figure that out.
Probably on YouTube descriptions. I plan on pinning it on Twitter.
Oh, cool.
It will also be added to the link tree.
Perfect. The link tree. Home of all things CardlinAudio. You can find everything we do there. All right, you all in chat.
Finger
Thanks for coming.
guns.
Pew pew pew. Finger guns. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the good stuff. And I'ma see you later. Bye. Pew 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 pew.
Bye.
Bye.